fellow geeks, and welcome back to Running Geek Girl. My name is Heather and I am glad you are here. Now, I myself am trying to fight off a cold right now. Thank you so much to my lovely children for passing it along to me. And I've noticed that there's quite a few people out on social media, YouTube, Instagram, and the like, that are also suffering from some seasonal illnesses right now. So I thought I would go ahead and address a question that keeps coming up a lot in the running groups that I am in online. And that is, number one, can I still run when I am sick? And number two, how long should I wait to run after being sick? Let's look at the first one. Can I run while being sick? A good rule of thumb is to imagine drawing a line right here across your collarbones. If all of your symptoms are above that line and you feel up to it, then yes, it is okay to still run. If you've got the sniffles, if you've got a sore throat, if all of your symptoms are just up here, then as long as you have the energy to do it and you feel up to it, then it should still be safe for you to run, again, so long as you are feeling up to it. If the symptoms are below that line, mainly in your chest and lungs, it's best that you take a good break. Obviously, when you run, you are going to need oxygen. Your lungs are an integral part to the running process. If there was anything that is irritating or inflaming your lungs, then obviously you do not want to make it worse by adding running into the equation. If you are having trouble breathing, if you have a heavy cough every time you try to move around, it's best that you take some time off and allow your body to recover. But so long as your symptoms are from here up, a sore throat, a runny nose, a headache, anything like that, if you're feeling up to it, then running should not be a problem. The only exception that I can add to that would be something that is above the neck, and that would be a fever. If you are running a fever, then chances are you are contagious at that moment, and it is best to keep yourself away from other people. If you are going to run, make sure that it is not out in public. If you have a treadmill, then if you feel like chancing it, if you feel that you're up to it, go ahead and do it that way. But definitely, if you are running a fever, you are going to want to stay away from other runners or anybody else that could come across your path while you are running. So, bottom line, as long as your symptoms are above this line and you are feeling up to it, go for it. Anything below this line, especially if it's anything that involves your chest or your lungs, you are going to want to take time off and allow yourself to fully recover. Second question is, how long after being sick can I start running again? This is going to depend mostly on you. Do you have the energy to do it? Is it something that you can do safely without injuring yourself or causing yourself to relapse back into your cold, sickness, what have you? You need to make sure that you have gotten adequate rest and plenty of hydration. It's important to stay hydrated when you're sick, and make sure that you allow yourself to recover before you get back into running. And just like taking any kind of time off of a running schedule, you're going to want to ease yourself back into it. Don't go out your first day and try to run 10 miles unless that's something that you're used to doing. If 10 miles is an easy run for you, then go for it. But for anybody who may be a beginning runner and you're not quite sure what to do and how to ease yourself back into it, then maybe start with a brisk walk and see how you feel, and start slowly incorporating your running back into it. If you are following a training plan, please do not go back and try to make up the days that you missed unless you have extra time built into your plan in order to do that. You don't want to cram a whole bunch of workouts all together just so you can make up what you missed. Just go ahead and skip to where you would be on your training plan, even if you hadn't taken that break, and continue from there. So you should be able to get back into where you would be on this plan without missing a step. The important thing is to make sure that you are rested, make sure you are adequately hydrated, ease yourself back into it, and wait until you are ready enough to start running again. Don't try to push yourself just because you have a race coming up. It is more important to be healthy than to be race ready. Missing a few days on your training plan is not going to hurt. So there you go. There's the answer to two more questions. Can I run while I am sick? And how long should I wait after I'm sick until I start running again? If you found these helpful, make sure that you let me know down in the comments below, and maybe by giving this video a big thumbs up. If you missed any of the New Runner 101 series, I'm going to have a link down in the description so that you can look at all the questions that have been answered so far. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the great running content that I have coming out all the time. You can also follow me on social media. All the links are down in the description. You can find me across all platforms under the name Running Geek Girl. Thanks so much for being here. I can't wait to see you next time. Remember to laugh hard, run fast, be kind. See you next time.